Hello and welcome everybody to Good Game 1 College Esports Championship. This is me, Lucifer, and along with me as usual, it's going to be Edge, and we are back on day 25, and we are again looking out for rising stars and rising teams, and with amazing matches is going ahead for the last 24 days. Coming into day 25, what's your expectations, Edge?
I mean, a day number 25, 24 days of intense Valorant gameplay, and yeah, Rising Stars. Well, my book, as everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows this, the book is almost full, guys. I mean, there's a lot of names and a lot of players I'm looking forward to, and also, a lot of interesting matches coming in as well. So, why are the players playing, you ask? One is bragging rights, of course, but then one more thing that all these college students are looking out for is a piece of that immense prize pool, 5 lakh total prize pool, Lucy. I mean, obviously, over the 3-year game titles, but still, 1.74 for Valorant, that's pretty huge, Lucy.
I agree with you. The prize pool is what the teams are looking at. The first position team will be walking away with 80,000. The second position team has a chance to grab 40k. The third position team 20. So a lot of prizes to grab, but we do also have individual prizes. So best player 10,000 INR, player of the week a lump sum of 18,000 spread over different weeks. Best icon rating is going to be 3,000 along with best combat score 3,000 as well. This is the prize pool that all the players as well as teams are looking at, because yes, as we said, this is the College Esports Championship. So for college students, this is their stepping stone to success. They have to start looking forward to get as much as I would say recognition, as much as play that they can put forth and get onto the pro stages, right? That's what these colleges are about right now, how they're building their teams, and I'm pretty sure this prize pool is going to put them on top of that. But yes, at the
Yep.
end of the day, we have to look forward to the matches, right? End of everything, anything and everything you have to put across with a label of a prize, it comes with who are the teams fighting.
Exactly. I mean, it all depends. I mean, if we are still in phase 1, we'll be jumping on to the phase 2. And for you to get into the phase 2, you have to be on top of your respective groups. Only one team from eight groups will be making it on towards the further in the tournament. That is phase 2. Right now, let's take a quick look at Group E. I mean, if you take a look, it's Tech Geniuses all over the place. 4 matches played. They won all 4. They have one more match to go, and if they win that, it's going to be a flawless run for them. They're not going to be dropping any map, and also 4-0 with a round difference of 39. That's absolutely incredible. And also New Horizon Super Blasters, they did they did win 3 as well, but they only lost 1. But unfortunately, all of them were like pretty close matches, so the round difference is kind of like +8. But it's good, but it's not as good as a Tech Geniuses, obviously. And then KJ Somaya Hustlers as well. 4 matches won. 4 matches played, 2 won and 2 lost with a round difference of 9. They are looking good, but I don't think anyone is going to top Tech Geniuses, even if they lose 0-13. I still think they're going to be on top of the table there, Lucy.
I agree with you. Technia Geniuses are right now topping the charts on Group E. So they do have a good chance of heading into phase 2, but I don't think we have their matches today. The matches that we have on the cards, it's going to be IIT KGP Legends versus Triple IT Raptors, and these both are holding the 4th and 5th position respectively. -1 for one, that's going to be Legends, and -26. So for anybody to get on the positive note, and maybe even if the side of KGP Legends want to get back to a huge jump close to Technia Geniuses, they would have to get to a flawless 10 round victory difference, or maybe even a 13-0. But still, that's a hard ask. We have seen teams in these later stages, they have been able to pull up really well, correct? So I'm hoping for the same. Teams have evolved over the course. We have seen, I mean, I was looking at the statistics a little bit way back in the couple of weeks that we had, Edge, and looking at the teams, how they're fighting now. Yesterday, the match we saw, right? Such a close fought map. They were the teams who were around in the 3rd or the 4th position. So if those teams can head over to a competition like that, I'm pretty sure the teams have kind of learned, which we were talking about in the early weeks, to how they have come up, and I would say cleared themselves or modeled themselves out and made themselves to a better team. So I'm hoping for today's match also going to be really good.
Yeah, I mean, a match one, as you said, it's gonna be between IIT KGP Legends and Triple IT Raptors. Both these teams, respectively, into fourth and fifth positions. Pretty hard for them to make it on top of the scoreboard. Pretty much impossible, but at the same time, it's still a match. It's still a match of Valorant, and you still want to win it. And the map, interesting enough, is gonna be the map of Bind. So Triple IT Raptors and IIT KGP, both of these teams, if I'm not wrong, have already played on Bind and did a really good job. So it's not going to be one-sided is what I think, but at the same time it also depends on the agent lineup, right? So are we going to see a triple duelist setup, or are we going to see a duel initiator? Because any of these, I'm pretty sure it's going to make the game really, really interesting here, Lucy.
I agree with you, Edge. I mean, even if it's a triple duelist, maybe four duelists or even a five duelist setup still works because the duelists do have flashes to play with. But a double initiator just boosts the duelist advantage to getting into sight, or even if they're in defense and they want to be a little bit aggressive, it is going to be allowed from those double initiators. So I'm looking forward to the same as you mentioned, but right now the picks don't look as what we are kind of interested, because at the end of the day, the teams need to be ready for the fight, right? It's going to be the characters they
Uh-huh.
are comfortable in, and we are looking at maybe a single initiator setup from both the teams and maybe a double duelist. The legends have soft locked on
Select
one.
your
Raptors
agent.
had two duelists. Not yet sure. The locks have not been picked. Slowly, it's coming in.
Ooh, yeah, you're right about that. A lot of soft picks, but now the picks are coming in. Triple I Raptors, they're gonna go ahead with Reyna, Sage, Raze, Viper, interestingly, and a Noman on the map of Bind. And on the side of a IIT KGP, I see a KJ, a Jet, Omen, and once again a Viper and Sky being their initiated. So they're gonna go in with one duelist, but they're starting off on the defender, so it makes sense, right? I mean, you have to play this passive gameplay, and if you have a lot of util as KGP does right now compared to Raptors, I think you have a better chance of winning those defensive round. And if they pull up anything close to 8-4, I think KGP Legends will have a pretty smooth uh, pretty smooth run on the attacking side, considering the fact that they might win the pistol round. But if not, then Triple ID Raptors, with those two duelists being Reyna and Raze, and also Viper, can do a really good job with the
Here.
post plant positions as well.
I agree with you. Right now, the side of Triple IT Raptors with the double duelist look that they can be able to pull it off. But the side of IIT KGP Legends, they have a lot of utilities to deny that. That double controller that they have, getting into the site will get difficult. On the other end, Triple IT Raptors do also have a double controller setup. So not sure who's going to come on top of it, because both of them, I mean, one of them is missing an initiator. So, yes, I am also looking out to
Here.
what might happen, and especially Triple IT Raptors not having an initiator, having two controllers, they have to put up a lot of smokes, a lot of talks. I mean, a lot of vision denying should be done. One person slowly, that's going to be Rasmalai, who has entered B side, and the attack is looking there. Rasmalai has got one picks to start things off.
Ooh, that's gonna be the first, making a second. Oh wait, Nayan actually gets one dings, Mr. Boy, but that's not enough, because I think he was overhealed there. So that just saved him for now. But apart from that, 3 versus 4 retake situation, 45 seconds on the clock, and a man advantage was out of Triple Raptors. Look at this, Jim might actually get taken down. Rasmalai will indeed get the kill, and oh, he was caught off guard this time. And Daquin gets one hardcore, gets another one there, pulls it down to a 2v2. Mr. Boy missing a few shots, missing a lot of shots, and also losing his life there. And now 1v2 Raze, his position is not known. I think Sky has actually spotted him. Never mind. He's gonna run out. He's gonna fake the defuse, come out. But now Omen jukes him out and gets the kill on the Raze, securing the third kill for himself and also the first round on the board for IIT KG Legends there.
I mean, what just happened? I'm not sure. Triple IT Raptors were on top. They managed to get the side. They managed to get the player advantage also. But within a blink of an eye, they completely lost each and everybody from their end. And the round fell apart, especially their post-plant positioning. They went a little bit aggressive. We have talked about this. Your post-plant position need to be crucial. Whether you're on an advantage or a disadvantage, you need to play a little bit smart. And going in for a little bit aggressive did not work out for the side of Triple IT Raptors, and right now they would be going for an eco because they want to go and head in to a very good full buy fight, maybe heading over to the third round.
Another eco. I mean, it's gotta be an eco coming in from Triple ID, but KGP. I mean, there were only one player. There was only one player left, so the economy it was a bit damaged. But nevertheless, it's still a first round. So they did decide to go for an eco. They might have forced it, as you said, Lucy. That would have. I mean, they might have had a chance, but at the same time, they want to play it really safe, right? I mean, forcing and then losing and then ecoing the next two is worse than just ecoing one. So, but yeah, as we speak, Sky and Omen gets a kill for themselves.
Sky Omen, as you said, they got a kill. Right now, three people still alive from the side of Triple IT Raptors. The most they should be looking forward to is do economy damage. If they manage to do, they would let the side of KGP Legends go in for a force in the next round. So they need to play their cards really well. But Nashor on the backside gets the spike carrier, and that's going to be a Sky picking up one more kill. Hagemaru gets one in terms of trades on Nayan, but I think that will be the last round. Make it two. Hagemaru gets two. But that's going to be the Sky coming in to take out the third and close all the nuisance coming in from the side of Triple IT Raptors on their eco.
Triple IT Raptors now, they will be investing in a 4-buy round, and if this round goes in the favor of IIT KGP Legends, then Triple IT Raptors might be having a lot of trouble. But right now, taking a look at the bonus round coming in from Legends, looks like they're going to be sticking to the couple of Vandals, a couple of Spectres, and a Navis. That's interesting. So a couple of Vandals have been actually bought. So let's see how that's what goes. That works out for them. Sky even flash. What? I mean, there's at least one player there to us. So that's information gathered there.
They have information, but right now they need to convert it because this is their crucial round. They have gone in, they've bought the weapons. If they let it go, they will be giving the third, and on the back of it, they'll be also giving the fourth round, and that's going to be a 4-0 to start the first half, especially on the map of Bind. It'll not look good because you need to bring back the advantage, but right now, a beautiful kill coming in from Omen on the side of defense. Not sure why the spike carrier took the decision of pushing through that smoke alone and gave up his life.
Ooh, yeah, really unfortunate. Not really sure what happened there. But yeah, since the spike has already been spotted, now the rotations will be made. Look at Mr. Boy's position. He's flanking in, lurking really hard towards that B side, but he only has 35 seconds to work with right now. And the spike is not in a good spot, by the way. So it all depends on Reyna's position and the timing, obviously. Look at Reyna. He is lurking slow and steady, but Jet is kind of ready for this. Not sure, as you would say, is sure about someone lurking and he gets the kill, but Viper on the other hand gets a trade kill there.
I mean, if you aren't entering for such a long time, that does mean that you are trying to do something out of the normal, right? So reading that beautifully was not sure that he managed to do. I mean, that's just reading your opponent really well and getting a free upgrade on top of it. Look at them, they've all picked up Vandals, and their economy, they're heading into a bonus right now. Yes, one person managed to buy, but look at him, he also has still 2000 creds to play with. So the side of IIT KGP Legends, now they're heading into maybe the free fourth round coming in, but there's been a force right now coming in from the side of IIT Raptors. Triple IT Raptors, and it's not even a force of Phantom and a half shields, it's Spectres and half shields. So completely broken by coming in from the side of Triple IT Raptors. Not sure what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, not really sure as well. I mean, a Sheriff and like multiple Spectres, but look at that skin. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. I mean, it's the rose pink. Is it rose gold? Rose pink? Pink. It looks pink. That's what I'm gonna say. And the finisher, Lucy. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful as well. But more about that later, because right now looks like they'll be entering into B. Dasher gets one, gets another one before he dashes away. He's on for the third, actually. Never mind, it's gonna be Nayan still in the kill. They're under Rasmalai. Now with both the players are stuck towards that hook area, and the Seekers will actually seek the position and get it as well. Viper gets a double kill going down in the hands of Jim, and while Sky gets a beautiful headshot into Hagemaru. Closes things off 4-0. Triple IT Raptors in danger right now.
Completely in danger, and again, they are looking forward to forcing it again. Look at their economy, it's not looking that great. Yes, they have managed to salvage getting vandals as well as full shields, but there is couple of half shields as well, along with another vandal and a specter. So still they are forcing the matter. They do have an early timer that they can choose to take and decide what they can do, but they do also have two ultimates to play with. But the Empress is one which needs to be really aggressive to work with, and once they get entry into sight, the Viper's Pit can be activated. But looking at the site hold coming in from the side of Legends, they're not giving away even the slightest hint of a free site.
Well, that third might actually go down, I think. But you know, they have already got the information that they're coming towards a B. The pushes coming in from Jet and KJ. Sorry, not Jet. That was a Viper actually pushing out towards the shower and getting back into safety now. Look at this. Looks like it's gonna be a hard B push any time soon. Showstopper and Empress both have been put to use. Not sure we'll get the kill on Russ Malai. 9 gets a kill on Mr. Boy, who actually got the kill on the Jet. There, Viper goes down. But Jim, on the other hand, takes a kill onto Agemaru, and now Jim with a double. Viper Speed has been activated. What do you think, Lucy? 1v3, the spike has already been planted. Never mind.
Heal up, squad. Out of healing.
Very unfortunate. I mean, Omen taking up a fight at hookah. He could have just hit there, let the Viper do the magic, get the spike down, and then play a safe post plant position. The side of Triple IT Raptors are unable to get a post plant positioning. They're trying to enter the side. They are getting the side control, but immediately go really aggressive. Rather than putting their utilities down to defender spawn or defender CT, they can put up a lot of utilities. They can put up Viper's Poison Cloud. They can put up a wall. They do have a Sage. All of these utilities are not being used, and the side takeover is also really messy coming in from the side of Triple IT Raptors, and the side of KGP Legends are making that work. You saw the ultimate being used from Raze. They did not manage to convert on top of it. Letting go of such a huge ultimate which has 8 ultimate points that you need, a showstopper, and not getting a kill out of it, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt for a long time for the side of Triple IT Raptors.
Yep, that's gonna hurt for sure. But now 5-0, Triple IT Raptors, they need to start winning rounds right now, or else this game might actually just slip towards the KGP Legends, because right now they do not want to give up even a single round. You know, as you said, they are in the 4th position, and a 13-0 victory will help them move closer to Tech Geniuses. Not a lot closer, I would say, but still, one step at a time is what they want to do right now, right, Lucy?
I agree with you completely. Try your best, put forth your better performance, because that's what your learning is key right now as much as you have grown. So looking at the play, Legends have a really good strategy. They try to enter U-Hall, but it was only alone. Mr. Boy gets immediately taken down, and right now everybody's stacked and shot. Nashor, a beautiful updraft and a kill. But look at the Omen pushing in. He gets 3 there, and the last person surviving, the Paranoia, does hit him. But they're looking forward to the fight. A lot of whiffs coming in. Master Chief will be able to get one on the Viper, but it's going to be the 4th kill coming in for Dakar. Is it Dakwan? I think it's AV Dakwan, and Dakwan will get the last kill. Make it 6-0 edge now is where we are heading. 6 rounds done and dusted. It's still ID KGP Legends on top with a 6-round differential.
Yup, and once again, a force buy coming in from Triple Raptors. This is something I personally do not like. But let's see. I mean, you never know what we have seen. We have seen a lot of incredible eco rounds that were converted, but we have also seen a lot of force buy rounds, right? So let's see how this one works out for the Triple Raptors this time, because last time it did not work out in their favor, but this time it just might. You never know. So, Lucy, quick question though. What do you think about the new skins?
Please. Edge, I would not want to answer it, because you know what's going to happen. You end up liking it, you want to start spending on it, and at the end of the day, you end up being broke. So let's just talk about the round. Right now, Triple IT Raptors have opened up A side. They have just 2 people on the opponent end. Make it only 1 person, the Killjoy, with the lockdown available, who's on a backstab. And it does not look like ID KGP Legends, after the 6th round, coming into the 7th, they have any answers to convert. Even with a broken and a messy buy, the side of Triple IT Raptors managed to convert this round and have a good positioning, I would say. But Mr. Boy, getting a little bit too aggressive, ends up giving away his life.
Yep. Oh, for a second, I actually thought that Nayan might actually pull off another couple of kills there before going down. But yeah, Rasmalai instantly denies that possibility and gets a kill onto him. That's going to be the first round on the board for Triple IT Raptors. And yeah, Lucy, you're right. I mean, we kind of like the skins, and then we you know, invest. I mean, it's a good thing if you have one
We do
skin
our own
for
investment.
every. Yeah, if you have one skin for every weapon, I think it's fine enough. But yeah, sometimes, you know, I mean, you can also buy the skins and live off of the McDonald's dollar menu. I think it's fine. You get the skin, right? You just have to be.
If you do
hungry
have
for
a
it
dollar
few
after
days.
spending it.
That is true indeed. But yeah, with that being said, right now, Triple IT Raptors looks like they are building some dollars in the bank because that round helped them. But look at the economy on KGP Legends right now. They're good to go for a couple of rounds as well. But Triple IT Raptors, they need this round at all costs, by the way.
They need this at all costs. Nayan dropped down to 1 HP. He's a single bullet away, but still managed to get one kill. And he has an ultimate to play with. It's a 5v4 situation. They need to clear out backside. 2 people. 1 goes down. Make it 2 going down. Nayan is still at backside. Mr. Boy gets one. Backside still not clear. Nayan is staying there for such a long time. Not sure how. And Mr. Boy sees him. But Rasmalai will be able to take that kill. Last person surviving, Gem. Oh my god, Hagemaru gets that kill. But Nayan, for such a long time, everybody from the side of Triple IT Raptors were at backside. They got only the jet away from there, but they did not clear it. Mr. Boy checks, sees him on his screen and tries to run away. Oh my god, Nayan, in case he had a little bit of a support, that round could have completely been destroyed for the side of Triple IT Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, he was completely. That corner was actually completely ignored by all the players. There were a lot of action happening right around him, but he was just, you know, trying to hold on to his nerves, I guess. And that trickle discipline worked out for him. He was good for one, but then you know, yeah, as you mentioned, maybe a bit of support would have helped him. But yeah, nevertheless, it's gonna be a second run on the ball. But look at this, Ray's already tagged up. Down to low points of health. He will be healed up by Sage if I'm not wrong. But at the same time, a damage dealt is damage dealt. And look at this. Sky will take a bit of damage from that snake bite. And right now, looks like it's going to be a hard B once again because there's only 3 players on towards B. There are 2 towards A, Lucy. This is not looking good for a KGP right now.
Not that great. There's a lot of utilities on ground. Nashor will be able to pick one, but immediately traded out. Hagemaru gets one. Defender Killjoy's lockdown has been popped. They need to push and get that kill. They managed to do it. Master Chief will get one. Jim will be able to get one. There's a backstab also happening. In the meantime, Sky will be able to push in and will be able to get control. No is going to be saying Master Chief. It's back to a 2v2. Dakon on a beautiful backstab. It's not being read. Now Raze will be going down very soon. That's going to be a kill coming in. And now Dakon. Not Dakon, I mean, it's going to be Master Chief left with a very low HP. Spike dropped on side, and he looks like he has the angle. If Dakon jumps down, his position will be given. But right now, he's walking rightly into Jim's crosshair, and it'll be Jim coming on top of the fight with the pre-fire as he spots him. That's going to be Jim's round, and he'll take the side of KGP Legends and push them to a 5-round lead.
Yep, Jim was just jamming there. He got the kill and he's just having a bit of fun there. Now 5-round lead for the side of IIT KGP Legends. They seem confident. They are on a roll right now. Triple IT Raptors, they're doing their best, and the economy is okay for them as of now. But if they lose this round, it might be in jeopardy. But right now, we see an operator picked up on Hagemaru. What do you think about that? An operator on a raise.
It works. I mean, yes, you cannot be as quick as a jet, but you can make it work. We have seen people using those blast packs and making their way away after an immediate kill. So Hagemaru needs to be really confident on the movement that he should be able to pull. But right now, his whole team is at A. The noise is being made there. Right now, he's running away. His sounds might be heard at market, but he has an operator, and Killjoy has already managed to push in and take up lobby control close to Hookah. But the execution is happening through Haystor. A beautiful paranoia being connected from Dakon. Mr. Boy still will be able to get one kill, and that is going to be 2 as Dakon also goes down. Is it going to be Mr. Boy going in for a third? He is walking in. He's going in, but it's going to be Jim spotting him out and not letting the third happen. But the walls as well as the utility lets the spike be planted.
Yeah, the spike is now planted. Nayan gets down there. Not sure he gets a kill with Jim. He just walks right into the face of Master Chief and blows his head off. That's going to be another round into the favor of IIT KGP Legends, they are doing a really good job on the defender side, and rightfully so. You know, that Asian lineup, Asian composition is kind of highly defensive favored, is what I would say.
It is completely, and the side of I think KGP Legends are also taking map control here, Edge. So the whole round that we are looking at, they're taking map control of different sides. Even if they have given up map control, we saw Nashor, he read what the opponent managed to do, and he caught Mr. Boy when he was doing a huge backstab from CT. So playing that kind of a game, either giving up control and then making sure you understand the game of the opponent, is beautiful to watch from the side of KGP Legends. But Triple IT Raptors, they do have also good site enter and site, getting the control of the site, getting the spike down, but the post plant positioning is where they are lacking. They don't have any utilities as they're going in back for post plant.
Unfortunately, that is right. The post plant positions are kind of weird and awkward coming in from Triple IT Raptors. But right now, it's gonna be Jim with another kill onto Hagemaru. Pulls it down to a 3 versus 4. And that coming out of Shadow is coming into play, but he's gonna be coming out of the map as well because that one just took him down. And now a 2v4, Empress coming into play. Can we see an impressive gameplay coming in from Reyna? They are in a 2 versus 4 right now. I mean, it's doable. 2 players towards the elbow side, on the side actually. And this is flank coming in as Sky makes his way towards the hook. Might actually take the Reyna down, unfortunately. Right now, Sky will go down. Rasmalava, look at that grab coming in from Roshan. Ooh, that was pure timing and teamwork. He's gonna get the kill on the stage and finishes things off. And yeah, he did not give me the opportunity to take a look at that beautiful finisher. But yeah, okay, it's okay, Roshan. It's okay. It's all good, bro.
Placing sentry.
But one thing, I mean, yes, we did talk about the skins earlier. One thing they've added also is kind of a nice, I would say, melody kind of music to that finisher. So it's something to take a look at. But yes, right now the huge lead at the side of KGP Legends, they can put up all the music and dance to those tunes because they are looking at a great defensive half from their end.
Yeah, that music. I mean, I was playing a game and all of a sudden I died and I heard music. I thought it was just in my head, but then it was actually the finisher. So yeah, right now, as you said, IIT KGP Legends, I think they can turn up the music a bit and party. But right now, the Raze is trying to bring the party to their side, but unfortunately, the party's gonna be stopped. And yeah, that's a 5-on-5 retake. While Zim just makes it a 4v5 and 45 seconds on the clock. Man advantage for KGP. Once again, they're losing.
Look at the side. The side of KGP Legends are not letting the opponent take any post-plant positioning. Immediately go in for the fight, take control of it, and within a glimpse of an eye, look at that 3k coming in from Jim along with the Omen as well as this guy. They get the double digits online on the first half itself. To end the first half on the defensive end for the side of KGP Legends, they are ending it with a huge 8-round differential, and all they need is on the attacking half is the first 2 pistol rounds, and it's going to be a match point. Match point is going to be seen so early.
That is not something I expected, at least not coming in from these two teams. Both of these teams are pretty much really good teams, like, you know, especially on the map of Bayern, we see them do a really good job. But yeah, looks like Triple IT Raptors are having a bit of an issue right now. But yeah, now we have switched sides. So let's see how Triple IT Raptors, you know, show up on the defensive side. But at the same time, let's see how IIT KGP Legends do, you know, do on the side of attackers with only one duelist, that is the Jet.
Only one duelist. I mean, yes, we have seen people work with one duelist. Right now, they will be having a lot of control, a lot of utilities to play with. The Nano Swarm to clear out a cubby or a corner, along with the toxic screen, the dark cover. So there's a lot of utilities to get control. And along with the initiator that they have, it's just like they're going to get this game a little bit easier or better in terms of entry to the side, because we saw the side of KGP Legends had Triple IT Raptors had no flashes to play with as they were entering the side, so it got very difficult for them. But Mr. Boy through the dark cover will be able to get one kill and also get himself over real. Rasmalai will be able to pick one kill. Nayan on side, he'll not be able to get a 2, but that's going to be Sky making it back to his team and bringing it back to a 2v2. Dakon's still alive, but he's half his health that he was as he was fighting, but they're immediately going in for a rotate. The healing is also available. from Sky, and I think that should be full health coming in for Dakan, and also the spike land, but they need to be a little bit quick because there's going to be a backstab, also a CT push coming in, and they need to be worried about both the people coming in
30
from the
seconds
defensive end.
left. Last player standing.
Oh, Sky actually misses off a Viper. Oh, crisp headshots gets the kill on Sky, and also the kill onto Omen, saving the day, and right now, as of now, saving the game for Triple IT Raptors as well, because that's going to be a pistol round going into their favor. And you know, as I said, if that happens, Triple IT Raptors might actually have a chance of making a comeback, because single duelist has once again on this map of Bind, it's doable, but it's not going to be easy, especially when you're on the side of Triple IT Raptors, right? And you know, as they say, that a wounded beast bites hard, or something like that. Something the saying goes. So it looks like, from the looks of it, looks like Triple IT Raptors are gonna, you know, make their best to make a comeback. They're only 7 rounds behind, and once again, it's gonna be an eco. Never mind, just in the nick of time, it's gonna be the force buy coming in from them. 4 Spectres and a Nair is picked up.
The nick of the time, they've gone in for a force and also damaged Mr. Boy there. Mr. Boy might be able to get a healing, but the Sage is all the way at A. So she's running across the map to get that healing available for Mr. Boy and get him back to good health. But Dakon, there's going to be a pain shell being thrown, but no damage being received. The Viper's toxic screen does a little bit of a damage, but we know it's just temporary. He'll be back to good health. Mr. Boy at a really good angle at elbow. He needs to withhold the push coming in, but the Paranoias or Dark Covers coming in, it might let go of that angle for him. But previously also we saw Dark Cover, even though it was placed at elbow, he still managed to get a kill. So nothing can be said. But right now a quick TP to A. They're going into A. Master Chief is present here. Master Chief needs to play together. Viper will be able to get a kill. Master Chief will be able to deny the spike going down. And that's going to be 2 beautiful kills coming in. But Dakan comes in clutch and he'll be able to take one person out. It's going to be a 4v3. Defense still looks strong. Dakan making things back in their team's favor, but not for long. It's going to be a 3v2. Make it a 3v1. It's all on Dakan and not looking that great. Rasmalai for the clutch. And that's going to be the side of Triple IT Raptors answering back that they have a really good defense available for the map of Bind.
Yep. Ooh, Triple IT Raptors, they are not going to be giving up anytime soon. I mean, it was a force buy coming in from IIT KGP. But still, you know, it looked for a sec that they might actually pull it, walk away with the win. But then Triple IT Raptors pulled it back. And yeah, a really good round coming in from them. And now they only are 6 rounds behind. So, you know, from the looks of it, looks like Triple IT Raptors are on for a comeback. But at the same time, IIT KGP Legends, they are already on the double-digit scoreline. They're 10-4. They only need 2 rounds for match point and 1 round to, you know, break the confidence of Triple IT Raptors. So it's gonna be a hard one, but at the same time, I see a Nair is picked up on Jim once again there, Lucy.
Yep, one weapon has been forced, as I said. I mean, Jim has been doing really well for his team whenever they needed a couple of frags and as well as an advantage. But an early boombot gives the location of a couple of players along with the pain shell being thrown. No damage being received, but they're looking forward to take control of Hookah. Right now, Hookah has been cleared from the side of defense and IIT KGP Legends might be walking into Hookah. Mr. Boy on B-Long should be able to find one kill. He's jump peeking B-Long, but I think no information has been gained. But right now, Viper has been dropped to 13 HP. Not sure how. Maybe with some fights and maybe a sheriff shot connected.
Oof, yeah, once again. That air is might come into play, but Master Chief gets the double shot on the Jim and Nyan. Oh boy. That might actually turn the tables around. Master Chief with the triple spray kind of messes up, but yeah, Roshan gets the kill. Instantly shut it up by Rasmalai. Sky actually retrieves the weapon, lands a beautiful headshot in a 1v3, make that a 1v2 actually, and now he's on for the clutch, you know, with 39 points of health. I still think he can do it because he also has a
30
spectre in
seconds
hand,
left.
and the spike is secure, but Mr. Boy, it's all about the timing, and Mr. Boy will take it.
Hungry.
As you said, it's all about the timing, and the timing was better on Mr. Boy. The angle was better for him. Sky did not expect that kind of a very aggressive push coming in. He was about to check that corner as he came out of market, but not being ready for the fight. And as you said, the timing worked better for Mr. Boy. So The side of Triple IT Raptors have managed to make a comeback. They have managed to bring themselves to 3 strong rounds, and they have full buys with them. Their economy is looking right now great. But the side of Triple IT Raptors, I mean, sorry, IIT KGP Legends, for
Yeah.
them, not that much great. Their half shields, the full buys, this is the round they need to make and convert.
Yep, this is a round that they kind of have to convert. Otherwise, Triple H Raptors might actually, might be on for a really good
I've
and
got your
close
trail.
match.
Found
But the
Hawkeye.
Seagulls will be coming into play right now. Will spot out a player there, but Mr. Boy once again gets the kill on the Roshan. Instantly gets traded out by Dakun this time. Bit too, he went there to get the heal from the Arbor. Again, Mario Rasmalai gets a kill on their own. Wild Sky and Viper instantly trade them out. Absolute, like, back and forth gameplay coming here, but Jim, his position is known. He's in the paranoia. Mastership will get the kill, and Sky in a 1v2. Make that a 1v1 right behind you. Sky, turn around. No, never mind. It's going to be Viper getting the kill on the Sky there. Secures the 6th round for Triple IT Raptors. I mean, the way that Triple IT Raptors are playing right now is so coordinated, much more coordinated while they were on the side of attacking is what I would say, Lucy.
I completely agree with you, and especially I think the way they have strategized in terms of how they want to defend the site, it's working out beautifully on the map of Bind. There's no mid that they have to be worried about, and it's going to be a highly defense favored map, right? So they're able to pull up really wonderful rounds in their favor. The operator being popped again from Agemaru. Previously, he did it on the attacking half. Right now, on the defensive half, where it should work, but not sure if he'll be able to get a couple of kills. Previously, it did not work out from his end. I think he did manage to resell it. Oh no, he did manage to get one kill, but Nine with a quick trade. Resurrection is available, but Rasmalai goes in and it's going to be a little bit too early. Viper with a beautiful Jim to trade that out and get U-Haul's control.
Spike
No, he does
down
not.
A.
He gets a kill on Master Chief. My bad, but Viper with the snake bite gets another beautiful kill. This
Player
Viper has been
standing.
dropped. Viper with a 3K. It's all up to Nashor. And as you said, the play, the I'm a little bit lost at words, but the plays, the utility usage coming through, it's just wonderful from the side of Triple IT Raptors. And I think this should be another round that they should be able to pull. The spike is getting planted. Nashor does have his Blade Storms to play with. He did have 2 Cloudburst. He uses both of them, and now he's headed into hookah. One person is coming in. That's going to be the Viper, who's on a 3K right now. Might be able to find the 4th kill.
Ooh, he's not peeking. Okay, so Viper is keeping Jet guessing. I think they got the information that he's either towards the long or the elbow area, and right now they'll take a guess and think that it's wrong, but not sure is sure about someone defusing the spike, so that's half defuse coming into play. And right now Blade Storm pulled out, but Viper will make sure to put that Blades back where it belongs and pull out the 7th round on the board for Triple IT Raptors. Incredible gameplay coming in from Viper, especially quad kill in that round. IIT KGP Legends, now is the time for them to worry. And maybe a timeout will actually disrupt the momentum coming in from Triple IT Raptors. So let's see if they call in for a timeout, or are they just gonna keep force buying and hope for the best.
Yep, there's been 2 Vandals already popped, 1 Spectre, half shields across the board, and they have converted one of it into a Phantom, 2 Spectres and a full shield coming through, and Spectres across the board, majority for the side of KGP Legends, but buys looking great from the side of Triple IT Raptors. They do also have an operator online from Hagemaru. He used this previously really well, but right now he is at B. He managed to make his comeback. Viper gets hit a little bit. He needs the healing. Rasmalai looking forward to that heal, but I think it'll get difficult for them if they keep holding that angle, because 2 people there, 2 people outside hookah. They're making this round a little bit slow in terms of entering a site, but the firepower and the guns blazing, they're letting it happen in multiple positions.
Yep, multiple positions. Indeed, we'll look at this. 5v5, and I think Viper's Pit will come into play anytime soon. While KJ, and never mind, it's going to be Darkon with the first blood. This time, IIT KGP with the man advantage. Let's see how that goes. Roshan gets a kill on Rasmalai. That's going to be Viper's Pit coming into play, but look at this. Viper is just hiding there, but Roshan will spot him out and take him out as well. 2v5. And now this round looks like it's going to go into the favor of IIT KGP. So that force buy is actually going to work in their favor. But look at this. Radar might actually just walk right in the cross and never mind. Missing out a few shots, Roshan. That usually doesn't happen, but Hagemaru will not be missing the first shot with the operator. Gets a kill on the Roshan in a 2 versus 4, but I think it's pretty much impossible because of that Viper Spit right there, Lucy.
Yep. With the Viper Spit, it will get difficult. But if somebody makes a mistake, anything can work out. If they did have a showstopper, maybe things could have been changed. And look at that, the mistake did happen. Dakan will go out. The Leer is there inside Viper Spit, but one person is behind the box, and the trail has been used. Trailblazers. Oh my god, it's going to be the Seekers, but yep, it's going to be dealing a lot of damage. And oh no, it's going to be Sky going down, trying to follow them and get that kill, but no rifles will be dropped. But 2 rifles get dropped from the side of IDKGP Legends, but they managed to get the opening in the second half. They managed to start the round that they managed to get, and it's going to be 11th round coming online for the side of IDKGP Legends. They wanted it. They wanted this round really badly. They found the opening, they managed to drag the attention to Showers, and they rushed from a shot and got control, got the spike down, but again became a little bit eager, but timing was in their favor. They managed to get the round. Otherwise, I think Triple IT Raptors could have changed that round as well.
Yep, they would have changed that, but yeah, right now the momentum has shifted to IIT KGP Legends is what I would feel like. But let's see, Viper Spit coming into play once again. 11-7 scoreline, 4 rounds behind Triple IT Raptors. They need this round as well. But let's see, you know, the economy is okay, and Viper, ooh, with fast reflexes there, takes down the Swarm Grenade, and right now, toughness level is low, so that's gonna be wall and smoke. Actually, just a smoke going off. But let's see. I mean, you still have the other players there, right there, and there's no way that the attackers can make their way towards the A shot because of the Viper's ultimate. So they have to rotate, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. Reyna and Sage are ready though towards the B side there.
Yep, they were looking for a couple of kills through either from A Showers. They were spamming it as much as possible. They did not get it, so the attention was not turned around. So right now, B is the side they should be able to take. One person is at Octagon from the side of defense. Rasmalai is holding very close to under hookah. He gets 1 kill. Nashor comes in with a quick trade. But look at Reyna's position. It is kind of compromised. Paranoia will hit him. He should be still able to get 1 kill, but Dakan comes in, gets that kill, and it's going to be a 3v4 fight from the side of Triple IT Raptors. They've given away 1 round previously, and if they give this round away, it's going to be match point coming in. So with all they have, they should try to retake this side. They do have an advantage. The weapons might not be that great because there's one operator. It might not work out. Master Chief does get it on the Viper, so that's going to be a huge kill. Post-planned utilities, a little bit of it denied. But weapon upgrade as well. Viper comes in, gets 1 kill on Nashor, and Master Chief jumps down, gets 1 kill. It's all up to the Sky. Has 1 flash, does use it, but the safe plant coming in. Wall banks does work out. Hagemaru will be able to pick him out, and the defuse does come through. Even with the 3v4, a beautiful fight put across, and Triple IT Raptors managed to make a comeback and get the 8th round online and deny match point.
Denying match point. Oh my god, that 3 versus 4. I mean, they just won those one-on-one deals, right? They had 3 players gone down, and then Sky was left in a 1v3. He did manage to take the Omen down through the wall bang there. That was an okay plan. That was a bit of a panic plan, is what I feel like. You know, they should have cleared the side, and then the open plan, and I think Sky would have had a better chance. But since the plan was inside the tube, that was a bit awkward and hard for him. But right now, another buy round coming in from both the sides, and KGP, they need 1 round to take it into match point. Triple IT Raptors, they need 3 rounds to equalize the score.
They need 3 rounds. They've managed to pull it from 2 rounds to 6 rounds to make it 8. And right now, Master Chief has spotted 1 person coming in. The Nanoswarm will deny their early entry, but look at Viper. He's holding it. He'll be able to get 1 kill. Nayan with an immediate trade. He's still good in terms of health. Dakan finds another opening. He takes down Rasmalai. 1 person is still at backside. Ultimate lockdown being popped from the Killjoy, and now the situation has turned to a 4v2. The showstopper is available, but they do have to wait till the lockdown is completely used up. Otherwise, they will get detained in the lockdown, and they will not have a really good chance of retaking. Again, the operator, not a good weapon to retake, but if the Reyna managed to start finding a couple of kills and win 1v1 duels, the round again still can be turned around, but still a hard ass.
Yeah, it's a hard ass right now, but let's see. Because right now Hagemaru jumps down, misses a shot, but Mr. Boy gets a kill on the sky and now makes it a 1v3. Iron Operator will be a retrieve. But look at this. Reina, he has already made his way towards the green box area. He gets a kill on the Omen. That's gonna go down in the hands of Nyan. There's no way they're gonna let him, have any chance of clutching that round. And now 12-8, one round. KGP Legends will take us into match. Sorry, it's already match point. One more round, and they'll be walking away with the victory. Not the one they wanted, but might be the one that they needed right now. Because Triple IT Raptors, 4 rounds behind, they can still do it. They have the economy, they have the potential. But let's see, because Rasmalai, there's no money in the bank for him, so he will be sticking to a frenzy, is what I feel like.
I agree with you. The side of IIT KGP Legends will be going maybe to a victory, but not the way they wanted. They got a huge jump, getting it to around differential of 8, and now they just are 4 rounds away. And it still is possible. The side of Triple IT Raptors, all they have to do is deny the entry or have a clean retake. They do have 2 ultimates, one Resurrection along with a Showstopper, but as you mentioned, the weapons are not that great. Side control has been given up, the plant is coming through, so they're looking for a 5v5 retake. But look at Mr. Boy's position, he'll get compromised, but Hagemaru will be able to get 1 kill. Mr. Boy receives a little bit of a damage from Nano Swarm, but runs away to a safer position and to a safer fight.
Yep. But looks like, Roshan gets a kill on the Viper. Now Viper gets a double actually. Okay, Rasmalai will pull it back. That's a good trade right there. Now in a 1v2, Roshan 1v2 and make that a 1v3 because Resurrection just came into play. That's going to be the smoke diffuse coming into play right now. Jet has to push through that. That looks like he's going to get 1, but the spike diffused. Oh no, did he not hit the defuse, or did he think that Reina was actually the one defusing? But nevertheless, it's going to be a Rasmalai with the kill on the Roshan, securing the 9th round on the board, and once again denying the victory, or should I say delaying the victory, because Triple IT Raptors, they only need 3 more rounds, while KGP once again only need 1 to walk away with the victory in the match number 1.
I can understand, Edge, that the tables have turned. The team which was on attack has moved into defense. The team which was on defense has moved to attack. But the strategy is again looking very similar. The post-plant positioning coming in from the side of KGP Legends, again not that great. Look at Nashur pushing in. His position gets compromised. But that space should not have come in from Rasmalai. He gives away his position and Jim takes 1 kill on Mashif. Rasmalai will bring it back. But Rasmalai is really at a bad spot to turn things around, but will manage to make it back from his death. Oh my god. But right now TP is being taken across. The spike is still here. Viper spots the spike carrier going away and they manage to go in for a rotator. 4v4 is still available. Empress being popped at B and under hookah. Really good position from Mr. Boy. Even if he gets a single kill, he should be able to make his way, but they are looking forward to not enter hookah. Really aggressive, and they're making a re-rotate again to A shot. It looks like that, and they're going in. It's only Viper at B long and maybe looking forward to a fight or a free pick through Octagon. He might be able to do one, or it's going to be the other way around.
Yup, you're right about that. 12-9 Triple IT Raptors. They need this round at all costs. If they lose this, they'll lose the match. This is the final match for them in the tournament, if I'm not wrong. But it's going to be Viper with the quill onto Roshan. Instantly set it up by Daquin now. A 3 versus 3. Viper speed is available, and I'm pretty sure it's coming into play. Showstopper will be used, and this time Hagemaru will get the kill. Now, Jim is the only one alive, but this time no jam. He's going to be taken down. Hagemaru will make sure he gets a kill. That's Showstopper coming in big time. This time securing the round for them, but this is going to be the the moment that actually decides the fate, because are they gonna they only have 2 more rounds, Triple IT Raptors, so are IIT KGP Legends gonna invest in this round like a force buy and try to take it into overtime, or will they eco this and try to win up the next one?
Question to be asked, but look at the play coming in. The Viper ultimate being used very early. The buys again not looking good. We saw a classic coming in from the side of KGP Legends. So I think the side of Legends are kind of in a broken buy coming through, and they want to make sure the last one that they're heading into, try and grab that victory, because 10-2 to 12-10? What just happened? And as I mentioned, Triple IT Raptors, a beautiful defensive half that they're showing us, and they're showing us that it is possible to make things work even with a huge round differential.
Yep, never give up is the motto there, and the motive as well. Coming in from Triple Raptor, coming out of shadows from Master Chief. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I think they're kind of predicting this, but okay, trigger discipline a bit weird. But yeah, Master Chief, he has given away his position right now. But Triple Raptors, the Viper Spit coming into play. IIT Pleasant, they still have the Viper Spit and the coming out of shadows saved. And they only need one round. So if they use it at the right time, they might actually come out on top. It's going to be Jim with the first blood,
30 seconds
while
left.
Rushmalai gets a kill on Roshan on the other side. Viper gets a kill on Duck when he's in the Viper's pit. There's no way you can kill a Viper in Viper's pit. It's pretty hard. But yeah, Jim will actually take him down. And now he uses a Viper's pit of his own. Let's take a look what happens. Jim actually gets a kill on Hagemaru. Oh, it's all about the timing and the movement as
One
well.
enemy
Mr. Boy will get the kill
10
with
seconds
9.
left.
Actually secures the kill onto Roshan, but 5 seconds, 6 seconds on the board. Will actually get the plan. He has a Vandal in his hand.
Lights out.
1v1 Lucy, 45 seconds. What do you think for the win here?
For the win, it's all on Nyan. Nyan has been playing really well, but his health not that great. The turret will spot him out, but Nyan will not go in for a peek. He does use his Nano Swarm, but look at the movement coming in from Mr. Boy. His sound cues are being heard, so Mr. Boy just needs one bullet. He has overhealed himself. Just one bullet, and he's pushing in. He should be able to get, but Nyan's cross placement on point and gets the thrifty. Oh my god, Mr. Boy walking into the trap blindly. Nyan, what a beautiful composed play coming there. I mean, not losing his nerves there. I'm pretty sure if it was me and my I was playing a killjoy and my turret spotted the opponent, I would have gone in for a blind and a wide peek there and giving away my life. But Nyan holding his nerves, calming himself down, and crosshair placement. The crosshair placement. I mean, one random stray bullet that should have connected from Mr. Boy would have been his end. But Nyan's crosshair placement, and as soon as he sees a pixel, hits that left click and gets that victory. The side of Legends were on the verge of maybe even losing the map of Bind.
Yup, they were on the verge of taking us into overtime, and also they were kind of facing a potential loss. But yeah, it was all on the defensive side for Triple Raptors. While IIT KGP on the attacking, they did a good job. On the defensive side, they did a good job. I'm really sorry, but on the attacking, they struggled a bit too. But at the end, it's all about Nyan because he just gave us one hell of a win there, 1v2, and he secured the clutch with the Sheriff and then with the Vandal. But nevertheless, a win is a win, right? 13-10, and I think that was the last match for both of these teams in this particular tournament. And 13-10, the +3 score for IIT KGP, and -3 score for Triple IT Raptors. I'm not really sure where that puts them on the score for the group table. I still think Tech Geniuses will be on top. But apart from that, talking about this match, Dakwin, 23 frags, 16 deaths. Absolutely insane considering the fact that he's an Omen. And also, Roshan did a really good job, 1920. Not a positive KD, but still not a 1.0 KD, but still a really good one. While on the other hand, Nate Boy did his best on a Viper, 21 kills, while the duelists struggled a bit at the bottom of the scoreboard there with 14 and 16 respectively, Lucy.
I mean, this both the teams put up one hell of a show on the map of Bind, and this is what we were talking about. If we saw this match early down the weeks, we would have seen maybe a one-sided domination either from the side of Legends or Raptors. But because it's close to week 4 and 5, and we are at day 25, ending the phase 1, we saw one hell of a close match. It was so good, but as you mentioned, if those two duelists who were on the bottom, if they managed to make their way close to top, I think the side of Raptors should have a really good chance of closing it, because you saw the kills. It was a very good team play coming from both the teams. The kills were spread across, completely balanced throughout. The controllers, initiators, duelists, everybody played their roles perfectly, got the frags in their favor, got sides. Post plans were not looking great from both the ends on the attacking half, but both the teams played the map how it is favored. Both the teams played defensive really, really well. But yes, That's going to be another learning that the side of Raptors need to walk away with day 25 and match 1 done. But with that, we'll be heading into a short break before anything else. Ali is going to do a lot of damage, drops over to 15 HP. Immediately, Frank comes in. Things are not looking great. They have a shorty as well as okay.
Now Devil goes down and Killua in a 1 versus 4 again. Once again, never mind. This time he gets the first one. Ooh, that pain shell. He's not gonna deal any damage. I don't know why he activated that showstopper. Because the showstopper is gonna be stopped.
Their entry fraggers are not the one who are entering. Again, Potato. Free kill. Taken and walked back.
Yep. That is just okay, Fury Fighter, don't be a bit too furious there. Reina goes down, Fury Fighter once again with the double kill with the goddamn operator. Make that a triple, can we? We sure might. Actually, I think he landed the shot.
Has already been taken from the side of defense, so they should be able to pull off a lot of kills. 2 kills lined up for Flight as well as Sapru goes down. Kyler gets the benefit out of that, and Kyler is looking for to take one more. He gets the third one. Black Infinity gets one. It's going to be a 4K for Kyler to close the first match. The first blood coming through. That's going to be the first kill as well, getting it back to a 4v5. Make it a 3v5, and it looks like the attackers are walking away, and that's a 3K. Make it a 4. Firefox takes it out. It's all up to Killjoy all the way at B.
Dude, I mean, how did this happen? Okay, I don't know if Reina actually
Reina to get this into overtime or lose it all here. All the valiant efforts going down. She is no close to getting her ultimate. The Empress form is not going to be there. But look at the lot of crossfires being held. They need to get this stuck, and it is getting stuck. This time there's going to be no turret. No, he goes in. He goes in for a switch over. He gets both of them. Reina with a 4K will manage to clutch it and head over to overtime. The first. But he sends across a panel which will delay the push coming in. Beautiful base wall comes in. The flash might delay a little bit of angle, but it's going to be 2 kills coming in. One does go on down from the side of defenders, but I don't think not for long. There's going to be 3 more people coming in, and they've completely taken down. Oh my god, how did he manage to survive that? Killjoy managed to stay survive for a long time, but now his position gets compromised.
his position gets compromised, and the kill goes in the favor of Luna as well. Luna gets a double now. That is what freebie on to Killjoy here. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be one. No, he doesn't have the ultimate available. It's gonna be Reina getting a third one for himself. Make that 3 for Yoru. He's on for the ace clutch, to be honest. I mean, he does know what the positions. That's the position of Omen, but I don't know. I do not think he is suspecting. Is it?
Oh my god!
Trade now gets another one on the him.
They felt really unfortunate, but look at the CC wanted to reposition himself in rafters. His position is right now compromised. He'll pick a kill on BO2, surviving with 30 HP. He needs to play it out smart, and it does! A clutch coming in from CZ. So how each and every member act and take kills in their favor. Legendary starts off again. Legendary needs to back off. If he gives away his kill, it's a disadvantage. He might be yielding. I mean, look at that. Look at the push coming in from War, so that you guys show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Good Game on College Esports Championship. Edge and me, Lucifer, we are back and we are heading into match 2. We had a wonderful match 1. And Edge, heading into match 2, what are your expectations?
Well, match 2, it's gonna be lightning. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be between G-Set Powerhouse going on head-to-head against SOL Super Hustlers on the map of Essen. Once again, the classic Valorant match. Essen, the map of Sova. But I honestly, I don't want to see. I don't want to see a Sova. I want to see some Sky or maybe an Astra instead of an Omen. You know, that'd be incredible. But let's see. I mean, it all depends on the teams and their respective strats. But I still think we might be seeing a Sova there. But yeah, I mean, it's all about the scoreboard and the table standings there. So Group G, Lucy. It looks interesting.
I agree with you. The standings look really good, and SOL Super Hustlers, they do have a match right now with G-Set Powerhouse, right? On the map of Ascent is where we are heading. So SOL Super Hustlers, what is on the cards for them? To stay on top. as you said, this should be probably their last match. They are with a huge round differential of 35. They need to maintain that, add on a couple more rather than minus, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Mhm.
GSET Powerhouse, if they manage to minus a couple of rounds and get themselves on top, I think they should have also a chance to make their way on the top. And SOL Super Hustlers, with all the victories they have had, unfortunately would have to go down. So I'm looking out for it. SRM Sonpat Blitz second in between these two powerhouses is a 25 round differential. AIT Star Blazers with the minus 14 have lost 3 matches, only 1 victory. Same for Gym Trailblazers, they have 1 victory, but the round differential is huge at minus 31. VIT Chennai Bears, same 4 matches done and dusted for them, 3 losses, 1 victory, and same as Trailblazers, they have a minus 31 round differential. But it's all about, as I said, Super Hustlers as well as Powerhouse. Round differential is what we are looking at. But as we saw, right, as we are seeing in this last week, the matches are really, really close. So I don't think that the side of G set Powerhouse will be able to get a one-sided domination play from a top team on the scoreboard.
Well, you're right about that, but yeah, the quick math there. GSET Powerhouse and SOL Super Hustlers. GSET Powerhouse needs to restrict Super Hustlers to 3 or 4 rounds at max. Anything more than that, Powerhouse will. I mean, I don't know about Super Hustlers, but I can tell you for a fact that Powerhouse will not be staying, moving on to that first position. But if they manage to pull out anything like 13-0, 13-1, 13-2, 13-3 as well, they'll be moving on to the first position while Super Hustlers make their way to the second. So that's the only way Powerhouse can actually make it on top. So this agent selection is basically the most important one so far for them. And I see a Sova picked up, and rightfully so. And on the side of Super Hustlers, we see Neji once again on his signature Sage, Twix with the Reina, Hazy with the Jet,
Choose your agent.
Dark Thunder with the Sky, and Zombad, I think, will actually go with the Astra there because he usually picks Astra. So yeah, both Sky and Astra picked. And on the side of Powerhouse, we see Sova, Sage, Raze, Omen, and Reina. Just taking a look at the agents' composition here, Lucy. What do you think? Powerhouse, can they restrict Super Hustlers to 3 or 4 rounds at max?
Very difficult to answer that question, because seeing them on the top of the board, they want to walk away to phase 2. They do not want any team out of the blue taking them out. But this is where Powerhouse need to put up all their homework, all the 3 to 4 weeks that they've fought, and try to have the third position with close to, I guess they had something around 13 or 15 round differential. So if they manage to have their homework done really well, and they have understood how the side of Super Hustlers play and manage to do a lot of mind games, then I would say the side of Powerhouse do have a chance. But if not, if the side of Powerhouse are going to play their usual strategy with the controller, with the sentinel that they have, go a little bit aggressive, use the Sova for information as usual as we have seen, I think Super Hustlers should be able to have a walk in the park.
Super Hustlers might have a walk in the park, as you said. Right now, it's gonna be match number 2, day number 25, and I could say for the position number 1 of Group G, is it? So yeah, Powerhouse, they need to restrict Super Hustlers to 3 or 4 rounds at max, while Super Hustlers, they only need 4 rounds to stay on that position. But at the same time, they want to win with a really good margin. So let's see how this works out for them.
Yep, the entry to site has been done. The doors have been shut to trees. So they are getting the spike down, and it's going to be a 5v5. Neji, I think, has received a little bit of a damage, but being a Sage can heal himself back. But right now he's at B. He's going to find a backstab, but will not be able to come on top of the fight. Senator brings it back to 4v5 fight. And right now the clock is ticking. The spike is down. They need to make their way in very early. The post plant positioning looking really well from the side of Super Hustlers. But will they be able to hold it? Rena says yes, brings it back to a 4v4. Gets a overheal for herself, but right now Raze comes in, does a lot of damage, but Jet comes in, picks up one more kill. Raze and Rena and Sage will be able to make it Senator picking up the third for their team, and it's all up to Rena. The clock has been ticking. She's not looking that great, and Senator to clutch it with the 3k for himself, along with the spike being defused. Powerhouse come on top and play it really well. It looks like they are playing it smart rather than going in for a fight. But very quick timeout. I'm surprised here, Edge. Very quick timeout coming in from the side of attackers.
Ooh, okay. Maybe someone's AFK. I'm not really sure. But yeah, first round went to the favor of Powerhouse, and instantly a timeout being called in by the side of Super Hustlers. So I guess it's about the maybe someone's AFK, or maybe they wanna just talk and decide if they wanna actually force buy into this round, or uh, just echo this, because it all depends on the round difference immensely. They were sitting on 35. At the same time, there's another team sitting on 25. So every round is crucial for Super Hustlers and Powerhouse at the same time. So I think maybe it's a discussion about that, but at the same time, someone might be AFK. You never know. But by the looks of it, looks like it's a discussion about the eco or the force buy. But at the same time, it gives Powerhouse enough time to come up with new strats to go against Super Hustlers, because right now they need to restrict them as hard as they can.
I completely agree with you. It might be whether they want to force or not, but also for a fact that they were at a 4v3 advantage on the pistol round, and within a blink of an eye, we saw only Reyna being survived from the attacker side of Super Hustlers. So, not sure what went wrong, so maybe even that might be the call, but right now they've gone in for an eco. They've not forced the second round, they want to go in for a clean full buy on the third round. Might be able to give away this round, but the side of Powerhouse have also not gone for the buys of Spectre, so no half buys. And look at the Sova's position. He should be able to spot a couple of hits. He spots 3-4 make it, and Jet right now is still holding Cat. Will they be able to? The call has been given from Sova, and he's still playing cheekily. The kill should come through the parallel beautifully. Gets to two people. He gets one kill on top of it. He's going in for another one, but the reload comes in as Reyna trades it, brings it back to a 4v4.
Brings it back to a 4v4 right now. But let's see how long can they actually pull the keep up with this, because right now it's just thing. Reyna gets a kill. Negi, oh no, how the tables have turned here. But says 1 versus 4, takes down Jet, pulls it down to a 1 versus 3, but it's still a really hard task up front. It's gonna be really hard. The heal coming in from Sky as well. And now all the 3 players on the side, and the clock has been ticking for a while. And right now, Dark Thunder will get the information that he has already logged into the B side there. But look at this, now it's gonna be all about the crossfires. There you go, Neji will secure the kill on the stage and pulls back the round. So that timeout, I think it paid off, Lucy.
I mean, they were, I guess, looking forward to just doing some damage, but they managed to convert around, but beautifully they managed to do. The call had been given. Senator got the first kill, but the next he missed it. Not sure why the team did not try and support Senator, because for a long time it was only Senator at mid. So when you have such a clear call that 4 people are walking in, you need to have a really brilliant crossfire, or tell Senator, just put a paranoia and come back. Don't take that fight. But takes that fight, gets one kill, but after which the whole round completely fell down from the side of Powerhouse. So it's going to be a 1v1. And right now, force buys coming in, and we see a Odin from Arena. Not sure what's going to happen.
Ooh. That is something they don't see, but yeah, Odin, okay, Reyna's position is actually known right now by the Trailblazer. Will spot Reyna with the Odin. Actually, Jet is quite tagged up, but Negi is going to be the one with the first blood, and that Odin coming into play gets the kill on to Reyna of the Super Hustlers there, and dismisses out of position. And now in a 4 versus 3, Reyna is kind of low, but there's always Sage to heal him up. So he's just waiting for the right time, because you don't want to just come out and ask for the heal and just get taken down. But look at this, Reyna. Okay, Jet will be the one landing the headshot onto Reyna there and pulls it down to a 3v3. But now the spike is making its way towards the B side, which is completely open, by the way. All the 3 defenders are towards the A side there, Lucy. This is not looking good for Powerhouse right now.
A very early rotate has been called. I mean, it is not kind of an early rotate. The fight was going down at A, so they managed to rotate. But beautifully, the side of Super Hustlers read it. They did not want to lose a lot of guns as well as bodies, and they went in for a rotate. But right now, Jet's position, beautiful, gets one kill. But there's going to be 2 people coming in on the backstab. He needs to do it. I guess he heard one of them. Another beautiful headshot being connected. It's all up to Sova to clutch this round. But look at Jet. The crispy headshots coming in with the Phantom. I need to learn this. I mean, landing crispy headshots with a Phantom is not easy. Vandal, we have seen it's going to be one dink, and because it's not kind of, I would say, a weapon which has kind of a silenced feel to it, it's difficult to control its prey. But getting beautiful and crispy Phantom headshots, man, oh man, something to be learned. 4K as well.
Yeah, that was super satisfying to watch. And right now, once again, the Ares Beta coming into play. 4 Ares is picked up on the side of Powerhouse and the Spectre on Sage. Let's see how this one works out for them, because right now they do not want to eco. They want to keep investing and forcing every round. And right now only has like half shields. That might be an issue for him.
Yep, forcing never works. Ares position compromise again at Jen, and this time they punish immediately on Raze and another headshot. What is this Jet on? What did she have before coming into the fight? And right now, not a headshot, but still managed to convert on the Rhino. 2 Ares drop down at A side, and a very quick rotate already being done from the side of Powerhouse. Look at them. 3 people back, and they've read it this time. They've understood this should be a rotate going back, but before they go back for the rotate, I think the side of Super Hustler should have the site in their favor. Sage comes in, but the wall does prevent them from entering a little bit. But with those Nebulas pop down, they should have a clean B site and get the spike down as well. And the wall being planted, beautiful. It's going to be Soa who needs to be taken down. Jet with those beautiful headshots. I mean, I'm not getting tired of that. Even Jet does not look like it.
Jet's not bad at all, for sure. But Senator might actually get the kill. Never mind, he danced a few shots, but then, you know, he runs back to safety because he has taken a few hits as well. Now in a 2 versus 5, Super Hustlers looking really good for them. It's going to be Jet with the quad. He's on for the ace. Can he get it though? And Sky's right behind him, you know, just following wherever Jet goes, and it's going to be an ace for Jet. Just like that. I think he got a quad last time and an ace this time. That's 9 kills in 2 rounds, Lucy. That's absolutely insane, by the way.
Okay, and then he just becomes a little bit hungry and goes in for an ace. Beautiful execution, and with just 4 rounds done, look at him. Look at him. He's at 11 kills, already double digits. But on the side of SOL Super Hustlers, 2 people not looking good. That's going to be Sova and Race still sitting at 0 kills. And again, the side of Powerhouse, not sure why they're going in for Ares. And again, you can see there's going to be 1 Odin being picked. So the gun's not looking good. Rena again denying and letting Sova sit at 0 and gets the first frag on board. So SOL Super Hustlers, oh, make it 2. Just like that, keep talking, and they say, let's pick 1 kill after another.
Got him.
One more. Anything else, Jet?
Jet is on for the MVP, that's for sure. And ooh, that was a crisp
Casually
headshot.
walks in.
Yeah, no. Yep, casually walks in and lands the headshot there. Well, that's another 3k, right? So that adds up to 12 kills in 3 rounds. Okay, Jet, I see where you're taking us to right now. But Super Hustlers, they have already secured 4 rounds on the board, and Powerhouse, it's the journey is pretty much over, is what I feel like. Doesn't matter if they make a comeback from here. The journey for them in this particular tournament is pretty much done. But let's see, Powerhouse. Maybe my math is wrong. Maybe. You never know. They still have a game to win, and they still have a lot to prove to us.
Again, Sova reading him every round edge, punishing him. He's still sitting at 0. Rage also goes down at 0. They have B side completely opened up. Negi gets 1 kill, and look at them. They're walking in at every position that the side of defense are looking forward to. And look at them. The fight, they're rightly going in. They're looking forward to take the fight to the side of defense rather than the defense coming in for a retake. Right now, Rena will be able to find 1 kill, but the position gets compromised, and Rena is stuck with the wall. And it looks like Sage wants to get the kill, but I've tried to do this, getting on top of the wall at market. Once you have dropped down from it, it's not easy to get on top of it.
Yep, it's definitely not easy. But that's going to be another round going into the favor of SOL Super Hustlers, and looks like they are on a roll right now. I mean, they did lose the first round, but after that, it's all have been, you know, one-sided affair for Super Hustlers.
Okay. Dark Thunder saying, I don't even want the spike, maybe. He's trying to throw it out of the map. I mean, we have seen guns being thrown, but Yeah, Riot does not want that kind of a game happening that you manage to throw out a spike, but now again walled off.
I've got
The
your
wall,
trail.
beautiful. Two people have been
Found
boosted
one.
with that wall. A crossfire is being held. The flash should work in their favor. Both of them get flashed. They check the right corner. They'll be able to get one kill. Sage will be able to make the trade, and Dark Thunder will be able to go down. But Reyna comes in, wants that trade back in the team's favor, but Sage will be able to make a run for her life.
Live, but Reina will make sure that row running happens when he gets a kill on the Sova. But Sage actually trades him out. So now a 3 versus 3. Sage does have the resurrection available, so he might actually revive one of the players there. And it's going to be Reina resurrected. So now in a 3 versus 4, Sage is going to heal himself back to 80 points of health. Or maybe, yeah, 80 or 70 at max.
Practice fight.
Right now, Neji. Ooh, that was crisp. Just casually peeks and taps the head off Raze's shoulders there, and now in a 3 versus 3. By the way, Sage on the Super Hustlers
Stand down.
also has the resurrection, but right now I don't think they need it because Negi is doing all the heavy lifting.
Negi is like, I'm not
One
going to even
enemy
play
remaining.
post plant. I'm just going to be really aggressive, hold angles, 2 bullets, and Senator will be able to punish one. Zombat goes down, but Jet, look at his position. He's trying to get that kill. A little bit of a damage Senator does receive, but is Senator going to save his rifle is the question right now. 2 people left. They need to make sure that they don't die because the spike is ticking, but now I think it's been a little bit too long and the spike goes boom. Negi will lose his life, but I think the rifle also will be lost. Never go in for a skin on the open, my friend, and Senator gets punished. I think he got a little bit cheeky, wanted a skin for himself rather than the plain Vandal. I understand your interests were right, but come on, my friend, it's going to be a competition.
Ooh, Ares, Spectre, Ares, and Vandal. So, Lucy, Ares meta. What do you think about this? Quick question though. What do you think about
I
the
mean,
Ares meta there?
Eris, I would say if you pull that gun out, you better have your initial shots really well because yes, it's a machine gun right at the end of the day, and it just goes brrrr, and still you don't have an advantage with it. But right now, Dark Thunder tries to enter the side. One person hiding in backside will be able to get a kill on Negi. But look at them; they're not letting go of that person to have that control. And they manage to still survive. The ultimate gets used, but Reyna casually walks in, and casual walks are the side of Super Hustlers walk doing. And we talked about it, right? They are having a walk in the park right now. Yes, a little bit of a damage. They have been hurt from, I would say, a little bit of a stones that you might catch in the park. But right now, a 4 week 3 coming in. This should be around that they manage to convert. Jet will be able to find a beautiful headshot on Reyna. Phantom or Vandal converts it, but there's going to be another backstab happening from Sova.
Yeah, the backstab is gonna be coming into play anytime soon, but no.
One
Sage,
enemy remaining.
did he not see Jet? 'Cause for a second I actually thought Jet did not see Sage, but then Jet turns around and gets a kill on Sage. While Sova gets a kill on the Sky and instantly turned up by Reina. That's gonna be the 7th round on the board for Super Hustlers, and by the looks of it, if this keeps happening here, Lucy, Super Hustlers might actually keep their #1 spot and also, you know, move on to phase 2.
Need a drop.
Because the way they're taking us right now,
Thank
we are looking at a potential 13-3, I would say, for the side of Super Hustlers. And if that happens, that's the team that's in #2 position. Even though they will win a 30-0 flawless victory for them, I still think they'll be a few rounds short from Super Hustlers.
One thing the side of, as you mentioned, Powerhouse, they don't have any more chance to make a comeback here. So all they can do is just have fun with this game. That's what it looks like. Negi finds another headshot again on Sage, and they're just walking in at different positions and taking control. And as you said, one thing what is happening here is the opponent who's in the second position, I guess it was Sonpet Blitz, they're making their life hard and making a comeback highly unlikely. And confirming the position is what Super Hustlers are doing here to phase 2.
Ooh, 3 versus 2. And yeah, that was a green wall that you were talking about there, Lucy. But yeah, 3 versus 2, they do have the Hunter's Fury available and the Empress activated on Reina, but I think it's gonna run out anytime soon right now. Zombat takes a lot of damage there, but no kill confirmed. And Reina comes out. He's gonna get taken down by Dark Thunder. Sova jumps down, and yeah, Zombat will make sure that that jump will be his last because he lands a beautiful shot onto him. And now makes it 8-1 Super Hustlers. Powerhouse, they need to come up with a better strategy on their defensive side right now. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really hard for them to make a comeback on the defensive side or on the attacking as well.
Looking at the Ares buys coming in, I mean, as you said, right, the side of Powerhouse right now don't look like they have anything else ready in terms of strategy. So as I said, they're looking forward to having fun as much as possible, but still pulling out Ares at this point of the tournament. Looking at the opponent who's able to land headshots, it's not going to be a good gun to fight with. Being frank, I mean, with that spray also, you'll be able to deal some damage, but confirming a kill will get really, really difficult. But because the opponent has a better rifle and their aim is really on point. A flash being sent, Reyna gets a beautiful kill on Senator. There's going to be another person, and Jet will manage to take him down. And now they think that it's going to be A side, but two people have already been boxed in. The mid rotation has been caught. Reyna will be able to take down Raze. There should be another kill pulled from Jet. He gets a little bit flashed and it gets difficult, but he still has 8 bullets. Reyna comes in with a 3k, casually clutches it and takes their team to a flawless and 8-round differential. SOL Super Hustlers edge, if they keep this up, I mean, I would say for the side of Super Hustlers, we have talked about this, right? If a team is completely dominant in a fight, I think they should look forward to finding a couple of new strategies, because heading into phase 2, only 8 top teams qualifying means the fight, which was kind of 2 or 3x now, will be doubled, tripled, or even 10x to 30x that they were facing in phase 1. So something to already start preparing for.
Yup, Super Hustlers on their way to a brilliant victory almost. 9-1 scoreline, 8-round lead as you mentioned, Lucy. Not just that, I mean, it's take a look at the confidence. The first round, they lost. Instantly they take a timeout. And then from there on forward, it has all been a really good and joyful ride for them. While right now, Reina makes it a bit interesting with the Odin gets a kill on an XG. And now, let's see that gravity well. Oh boy, that was insane coming in from Astra. But let's see if all the other players on the side of Powerhouse can make a comeback. Jet gets a kill on the Omen. Boom, Jet. That was crisp as a chip. While Reina as well with crispy shot onto Raze makes it 10-1 SOL.
Last round before the switch.
Ouch! That hurt me. I'm sitting here and casting, but that hurt me. A beautiful long range shot coming in from Jet. I mean, the initial one on Senator, it was not it was a long range shot, but it was not a headshot. But the headshot on Sage, that was crispy to watch. But right now, double digits online already. They're heading into getting the first half in 11-1. And they have gone in for Odin buys. They want to have fun with the people who are already having fun. And I think this is just going to get epic right now, because the aim was already on point. So I think the headshot might be something that we will be able to see. And already, one person going down. Odin's across the board. This is just fun to watch right now, Edge.
Yeah, Odin versus Odin. Odin fight happening, and it's going to be Reina with the Empress getting a kill with the Prime Odin there. Triple actually. He's on for the ace. He's looking for the ace, to be honest. And he might actually get it as well. Never mind. It's going to be Senator denying the kill. And now Jet gets a kill on the Sage. But I think Senator might actually get another one. Never mind. It's going to be Zombat with the kill this time. And that's going to be the end of the first half. 11-1 scoreline. Lucy, coming out of the gate, I did not expect this kind of domination from SOL.
I too did not think. I mean, this is one first on the leaderboard versus the third on the leaderboard. So I did not expect it, but I think the side of, as you mentioned, right, Powerhouse, after they lost the initial couple of rounds, they understood even if they get a victory, they should not be able to qualify. And there's, I know I'm repeating, but looks like they're just having fun. Whatever they can do, let's try and do the best is what they're thinking. But SOL Super Hustlers, I like their spirit better, because they understood that they are taking down Powerhouse. Why not take it in a dominant fashion? Because they will be putting up a huge round differential, and if their opponent, which is there in the second position, even comes back with a round differential of their own, better would be Super Hustlers.
Super Hustlers. But that green wall is kind of mesmerizing, to be honest. But yeah, this pistol round. If this goes in the favor of Super Hustlers, then I think we're looking at a 13-1. But otherwise, we might have a few rounds going in the favor of Powerhouse. But never mind, as I say, that Dark Thunder and Jet with the flank
One enemy remaining.
gets 3 there, while Dark gets 3k for himself. He's on for the quad, and he will miss a few shots, but it's gonna be Neji with the cover there. And yeah, bit awkward, you know, running and gunning with the frenzy in his hand. Astra, I mean, they're just trying to have fun, understandable, but still, that was a bit awkward. But yeah, nevertheless, it's gonna be match point.
What?
And I see a lot of Odins picked up.
Wait, like, how did you manage to get Odins across the board? That's a huge investment of, okay, close to 3k, and okay, they're giving it back. They don't want to be overconfident. Only one Odin has been kept, one Ares, Guardian, Spectre, and a Judge also. So buys are kind of varied, but look at that. Pops 1, pops 2. That's going to be beautiful. There's going to be a gravity well which pulls them as well. And look at the backstab is already in. Dark Thunder pulls one. Jet should be able to pull one more. He takes that person down. The last person, he's at spawn. He has been walled out, and now he's missing all the fight. And before he could do anything, Rena says good night, GG. Super Hustlers for the victory on the map of Ascent, and a pretty dominant one.
Pretty dominant one. I mean, after the first round, I thought that Powerhouse might actually put up a really close game up for us. And I also thought that they might actually restrict Super Hustlers to 3 or 4 rounds. But it looks like it's Super Hustlers that's actually restricted the Powerhouse to only 1 round. That is, Lucy, 1 round. And that was a pistol round of the first half. And everything apart from that, I mean, the scoreboard speaks for itself. 27 kills on Hazy, Twix sitting on 21. Everyone else just needed to chill. Neji, Dark Thunder, and Zombat need not even cross 10 frags. I mean, they were showing up when needed, but it was all Hazy and Twix's show there.
I completely agree with you. Everything was being done from AZ and Twix. And look at that econ rating 239. We have seen one person who managed to go to 300, I guess. That's going to be War Machine. So Hazy right on his heels, but consistency is key, right? So whoever puts up a show consistently, they will be the players who will be walking away with the prizes. So wishing all the players all the best. But right now, it looks like SOL Super Hustlers have topped the charts in their respective group. And I think they should be walking away to phase 2, one of the 8 teams. But Powerhouse, a good fight they put across, holding the 3rd position. And I think to end this day, very unfortunately, they will be going down the scoreboard because they lost in a dominant fashion. So I'm not sure if they thought about it when they were putting up a fight, but losing to a dominant fight puts you also on the back foot on the scoreboard. You were on 3rd to start this day 25, but to end day 25, I'm not sure you will be there. But first match, very close to each other, a beautiful fight. But this last match that we saw, one-sided domination coming in. Super Hustlers will be feeling on cloud 9 right now, because as you also said, as I also repeated, they have, I think, confirmed their slot to phase 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like that. I think the slot has been confirmed for them, and they'll be moving on to the phase 2. And I mean, 5. They have already. This was the 5th match for them, and practically phase 1, every team is gonna play 5 matches, as we all know that. So, you know, with that being said, and Super Hustlers, I would say congrats, but you know, never to let's not be too hasty to judge, because the team that was in the 2nd position, they still have 1 more match to go. So let's see how it goes, and after that, we'll wait for the official confirmation. But what a match, Lucy! 2 matches for the day. The first one was a really intense one. It looked like it was going to be one-sided affair, but then we saw an incredible comeback. But then the second one, I thought it was going to be a close one, but Super Hustlers completely proved me wrong and completely dominated the other team.
The start was kind of confusing. We thought Powerhouse could have pulled something off. I was expecting it, but an immediate timeout, early timeout being called, That was really surprising. But yep, using the timeout at its best is what the side of Super Hustlers managed to do. And they managed to, yes, as you said, the official confirmation is not yet there. We will wait for that of which teams qualify. But yes, Super Hustlers, the victory, they can be congratulated along with the side of KGP Legends. Two teams walked away with two matches for day 25, but that's all there in today's cards for day 25. With that all said and done, we have to head for the ending. So this will be me, Lucifer, along with Edge. We had a wonderful day 25, expecting a lot more action, closer action as we are heading into the last few days. So until that day 26 and until those close matches, it's a goodbye. Have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.
Good night.